Hello my beautiful twin flames. This is a weekend check-in for divine masculine and feminine, both in regards to this connection obviously. This is a new reading that I'm doing. So yeah, if you like it, please let me know. Comment or like for me so that I can keep doing the weekend check-ins if it works for you. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say, so let's start. And it will be for the weekend of the 22nd to the 24th of October. So let's see what is going on in the connection between divine masculine and feminine, and what is going on with the divine masculine and divine feminine individually, and what can you expect this weekend. We've obviously been going through some really difficult energies with the retrogrades, and we are in the shadow phase of Mercury going direct now. So we just had this full moon in Aries, and we had like 7 planets at one time in retrograde. So it's been really hard on a lot of twins, the purging and obviously the past surfacing to be healed and all of those kind of things. So and many have been coming to like a rock bottom type of an energy in regards to their journeys, and yeah, obviously if so much gets surfaced with retrogrades and the energies are difficult, and it's just hard, you know, to keep repeating the same type of things that you feel you've already healed, and it just comes up again and it comes up and again and again and again. So let's see where we are. It will be, Mercury is not going to go direct again for the next up until the end of the year, so at least that is over. So we're hoping that the energies are going to be lightening up, and all of us are going to, I've actually gone through all of this pretty easy. I have not had any purging or any sadness or any old stories really surfacing. It did surface. I just had absolutely no reaction to it. So I've gone through it very well, which I'm very grateful for. Last night with the full moon, however, the energy was pretty intense. And for me, doing healing sessions for others, that does also obviously affect my energy. So there was a little bit of purging going on for me as well with the full moon. But let's see what is going on, and let's start with divine masculine. I'm just randomly talking now, okay? And I feel like the twins has been pushed really hard this year to connect to the divine essence, their inner being, their true essence, God essence, whatever you want to call it. Bring yourself into union. That is obviously a very necessary part of the journey. It's about the self, the union about the self. Your twin and you are one soul. You are your twin. Your twin is you. So it's a journey about the self, and it's sometimes very hard to understand and really grasp that your twin flame is just an incarnated form of your own inner feminine or masculine energy within. So if you are the feminine, your divine masculine is a physical incarnation of your own inner masculine energy, and vice versa. So it's never about the other person. It's never about what your divine masculine is or not doing, or what the divine feminine is or not doing. It's always a reflection to what you are doing to that energy within yourself. So and I feel like this year has shone a lot of light onto those aspects for many, and it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year for many on this journey. But let's see what's going on with our divine masculine. All right, divine masculine, yeah. Right now for this weekend, 22nd to the 24th, there is definitely the Nine of Cups is a wish. Divine Masculine coming to this realization that he's been jumping all over the place after many different cups and he's missed his treasure. It was right in front of him all the time and he was looking elsewhere. He was giving his attention, jumping after other things, obligations, responsibilities, maybe for some short-lived pleasures to kind of fill an emptiness and a yearning within that he could not get from anything outside of himself. Coming to that realization, it's been within all this time, and his divine feminine is his treasure. She's the one that is ultimately going to give him that complete wish fulfillment. She's the last cup. She's the missing cup. So that is a very deep realization coming through for divine masculine here. And as he's going through that energy over the weekend, he is going to communicate to his divine feminine with the Eight of Wands. This is a very fast moving energy. This is communication coming in. So your divine masculine is just going to explode. I feel this explosion. You can see it's like fireworks. There's going to be fireworks. He's going to come in very passionately towards his divine feminine, communicate. And he's got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So the pages are messengers. So this does speak about not communicating. But it's not the energy that I'm picking up from this page. Pages are also starting over. It's starting fresh or just starting a new journey here. But you can see she's balancing on one leg here. And with this card in reverse, the energy that I'm picking up for divine masculine over this weekend is he, and I'm saying he, it's not gender specific. So please take it as it resonates in your connection. It's just to keep it easy. What I feel in the energy here for our divine masculine is he feels he doesn't have a leg to stand on when it comes to his divine feminine. What he's put her through was just not on. He took a long time to realize that it was in front of him all of the time. He wasted a lot of time. He wasted a lot of energy. It was just, there was a lot of unnecessary stuff that didn't need to happen in this connection. So that is the energy of divine masculine. So he feels he doesn't have a leg to stand on, but he's still going to communicate to his divine feminine. And divine masculine, yes, all of this stuff needed to happen. Nothing of it was unnecessary. It's just part of the journey and the awakening. And you could not have come to this point and these realizations within yourself without everything that actually happened in this connection. And our divine feminine need to understand that as well. And see the divine masculine soul instead of what he's not doing or what he's doing in the physical world, because that is nothing but an illusion. Okay, let's see what's going on with our divine feminine over the weekend, 22nd to the 24th. You see, divine feminine is upside down right now. She's got the 10 of Cups in reversed. Not so sure if she's going to receive her happily ever after. Not so sure if divine masculine, for those that have been in marriages and other commitments, whether they have left, whether the divorces has taken place, whether they are finished with the family or the friend situations or whatever situations were going on. Not sure if she wants a reconciliation with the 6 of Cups in reversed. She's not feeling nostalgic. She's not reminiscing. That I don't feel. But divine feminine, I almost want to say divine feminine is reached this point of numbness within, like not feeling anything kind of a thing, which is a very general energy. Not feeling anger, not feeling sadness, not feeling love, not feeling kind of anything. And we would usually call this the 0 point field, which ultimately you might feel like you've closed off your heart and you are just not feeling anything at all. But this is not what it is. 0 point field in that the general neutral state of being that you reach, that doesn't necessarily feel good, okay, but it doesn't feel bad either. But from that place within yourself, you can choose, all right, what to feel. You can choose where to go. So we have to first go through all of that healing, go through all of that pain, work through all of those things. Then we think we're going to be blessed out and live in nirvana, but it's not what it is. You're going to reach this point where it's just almost like you do not have any type of a feeling towards anything. It's just this general neutral state of being. And that is alarming and concerning to Divine Feminine, because she feels like she's completely closed off her heart, or that is what she's thinking, but it's not what it is. The healing has been done. Now it's time to connect to your divine essence, and then those beautiful feelings of love and everything else can open up. But you have to get to a place where you do not feel the pain anymore before you can actually start feeling better. So we do go through a time period, or that is my experience and what I've seen with working with twins. You go through all of this healing, all of this pain, and then reach this point of no feeling at all, which is actually a good place to be. From there, things will change. That is where you can now make the decision to fully align with your true essence, bring everything within union in yourself, and then everything just changes. It's like magic just opens doors for you. All right, so Divine Feminine is definitely not chasing after Divine Masculine. She's not communicating to a Divine Masculine. She's not even bothered whether he is chasing after her or not. She's not bothered whether he is actually communicating to her or not, on top of a thing. As I said, this is pretty neutral. Divine Feminine is in this place of numbness, all right. This is what I see, and Divine Masculine is just wanting to, coming in with this fireworks of energy, communicating, feeling he doesn't have a leg to stand on when it comes to his Divine Feminine, but he's going to take that risk anyway. He's done jumping after other things. He knows exactly where his love is. He knows exactly his journey, where his journey is. All right, but let's see if there's anything else coming out for our twins for the weekend here. All right. Yeah, you see. Okay, I've got the Tower. Endings and new beginnings. Endings that needed to happen. There's explosive energies that needed to happen so that you can plan ahead into new beginnings. You cannot have this new beginning with your divine counterpart if everything that wasn't burned down to the ground completely. All right, this is something you cannot fix. It's something that really has to die before it can rebirth, and this is exactly what happened in this connection here, in the twin flame connections, in the energy overall, and this is happening over this weekend. There's a massive endings leading towards, and these massive endings has been coming in the last weeks and months. It's just been a constant Tower moment going on, constant endings, to the point where, there's nothing left. There's nothing left. And now we can rebuild. Right. Now you can start planning ahead. You can start making decisions. So the endings over this weekend are reaching a point of finalization, and new beginnings are starting. There's strength, there's newfound courage coming through over this weekend for the twins, stepping into their power, timing the beast within energies that are coming through from this Tower endings and the new beginnings that are starting. I do pick up on a lot of gentleness, a lot of passion, but a lot of gentleness coming in here. But it's really standing in your strength, but not ego. This is standing in your power of divine essence that I pick up here for the twins. And as I said, as this ending happens, you can step into your power. You can find your true strength, and then you can start over as the Fool. A brand new journey, starting from scratch. But now this is starting a new journey, starting from scratch, taking that leap of faith into the unknown, but with a whole different perspective, with a whole new level of consciousness, a fully realized consciousness. So this is really powerful and very strong energies for the twins here. So there's endings and there's beginnings this weekend that are strongly happening. Okay, I just want to see if there's anything else coming out for Divine Masculine this weekend. If there's anything in regards to the communication maybe that that I'm seeing here, that I'm picking up from Divine Masculine. Yeah. Divine Masculine wants to come out of the cold. He sees light at the end of the tunnel and is ready to come out of the cold. He's ready to bring his Divine Feminine out of the cold. He's done being crippled. He's done being sad. He's done being alone. He's done being unable to see a way forward. And the 5 is bringing change. Alright, Divine Masculine is coming out of the cold here, and he's bringing his Divine Feminine out of the cold. And then I've got the Queen of Pentacles in reversed. Now this is feeling unstable. But I more feel like Divine Masculine is kind of expecting his Divine Feminine not to be grounded, not to be in this healing, content type of an energies when he comes in. Not believing that he's actually going to give her and offer the stability that she deserves, kind of an energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is also the wife. Okay, so having this card in reverse, there is definitely some Divine Masculines ending marriages, alright, or ending long-term commitments with a feminine energies here. Right, so Divine Masculines are definitely making very final endings this weekend. They're coming in with communication to bring this connection out of the cold. Let's see if there's anything else coming out for Divine Feminine that we can expect over this weekend. Yeah. What did I just say? That alignment to your true essence, fully realized consciousness, from this numbness, from this 0 point field, from this feeling general nothingness, kind of a neutral state of being. That's from where you can actually align to your inner being, to your true divine essence, and step into this power of this fully realized consciousness. Cycles are ending and new ones can begin, and it's going to be big. All right, this is going to be big. So this is a really, really powerful energy, and I pick up on this girl in the center of the 0. Now the 0 is like peeling an onion. You remove layer after layer after layer until you reach the core, and each layer of that onion we can represent healing. As we go through healing and we keep peeling away those layers, we get to the 0. We get to the center of the 0, to the core of the onion. And when you reach the center, that is that place of 0 point fuel, nothingness. And from there, you can align with your divine essence and step into this fully realized consciousness and start your journey from that energy, which is just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Got one last card for Divine Feminine, then I'm going to end this reading. I've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And Divine Feminine has been in this Queen of Swords energy for quite some time. Really sharp with her tongue. She was cutting and slicing and dicing. She was upset. She was hurt. She was using her head over her heart, because her heart, she felt like her heart led her down the wrong path when it came to her journey. And she was basically trying to make good decisions based on logic for a change and not use her heart. And Divine Feminine is falling out of that energy this weekend. Okay, she's done being the Queen of Swords. She's done being the Queen of Swords. That is all what I'm getting from the Queen of Swords in reversed. Alright, and that is all for me for the twins for the weekend. Remember to check the description box for information on my private services, and you can obviously message me on my email, my WhatsApp, inbox me on any one of my platforms. My Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok links are below. You can you can message me on my YouTube as well. Whatever works for you, I will communicate to you so we can see where you are, what your needs are, and then I can make some suggestions on how I can help you. I do not put all of my services below, so I prefer to communicate to you. So thank you so much for all the love and support on my channel and my other platforms. I'm sending you so much love and light, twin flames, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and help me with the algorithm of YouTube. I would truly appreciate that, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.